All right, y'all, welcome to today's breathwork practice. This practice, I do not have a name yet for it, but I felt inspired to create this video because this practice is going to be a breathwork practice that you can utilize for morning heat activation. Maybe if you are physically feeling cold, you feel like your hands and your feet are really cold, or maybe to just help energize you to start the day, get you ready to take on the day, to tap into the motivational aspect of your brain. That's what this practice is going to be for. What we're going to do is we're going to be utilizing Ujjayi breath. And for this practice, it's going to be a little bit different than some of the breathwork practices you may be used to on our platform here. This one, I'm not going to be cueing you through it as much because of the nature of what we're going to be utilizing in the breathwork techniques we're going to be utilizing here. So you need to listen a little bit more closely to how I'm breathing. And if you need that rhythmic incentive to keep yourself going throughout it, listen to my breathing pattern and follow that cueing. If you just want to do this on your own time, briefly before we get started here, I'm going to go over exactly what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be utilizing Ujjayi breath. So in through the nose, out through the nose. If you've never seen that module, I recommend you go check that out to become familiarized with the technique itself. We're going to be sitting in hero's pose here. So you're sitting on your knees. This is just to help keep the base of your body in a structurally sound position, and it's not too relaxed where you may fall asleep, but it's not too challenging to get yourself in an upright position here so you can get even energy flow throughout the practice. If you need to, if that's too challenging, you're more than welcome to sit in another position, but this is just what I recommend, and you can always place like a pillow, blanket, something of the sorts underneath your knees if it's a little tender down here. We're going to be placing our hands on our knees, and if you feel up to it, you can place them palms facing up. We're going to be doing 4 rounds of 6 breath cycles of Ujjayi breath. So when we get started here, we're going to do them without pausing in between each breath. So it'll just be and that's going to be the first round of 6 breath cycles. That's just an example to get you started. So if you want to go off and do this on your own now without following my own breath cueing, by all means, the invitation is there for you. When we complete the first round of 6 breath cycles, we're going to pause for like a minute or 2. In this time, if you feel up to the challenge, you're more than welcome to take that final inhalation and hold for as long as you feel comfortable doing until the next round. And again, I will cue you when we're getting started here. I'll start each round by cueing you to breathe in, and then from there, it's up to you to listen to my own breath. And I'm pretty sure I have the mic settings set well enough that you should be able to hear it. If not, then you will eventually. Okay, yeah? So again, get in your hero's pose position, get as upright as you feel comfortable without putting too much tension on your back or anything that feels extremely uncomfortable. Place pillows, blankets, whatever you need underneath the knees here. And if that doesn't work, you can feel free to sit in whatever position you need to here. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing up if you're up to it. And if you want to do something with your head and neck position, you can just tuck your chin ever so slightly. Do not crank it, just enough to create a little bit of a stretch in the back of the neck here. We're going to breathe in. Okay, let me actually, before we get started here, it's going to be a 3-second inhalation, a 1-second pause, 4-second exhalation right into the next breath. Okay, so again, if you want to do this on your own without listening to me, that's the rhythmic pattern. And then pause for a minute or 2, continue, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's just, to kind of set ourselves, let's take a deep breath in, open up our mouth, relax the jaw, and let out 1 deep sigh, and we're getting into it. Breathe in. And release. Now let's begin. Breathe in. And we're going to hold for about a minute. Ready? Breathe in. And hold. And breathe in. And hold. And breathe in. And hold. Let's take one deep breath in. Hold for a second. Open up our mouth, relax the jaw, and release any negative energy, any energy that doesn't serve us anymore, and leave it where we started, because we are coming into the rest of the day rejuvenated and ready to go. So take a deep breath in and release it. All right, y'all, thank you for joining me in today's morning heat building breathwork practice. That's it, that's all. Have a great day, y'all. Namaste.